One performance stood out from the rest of the ones that were performed during the Knockouts round of The Voice Season 26, which featured a variety of feelings, powerful vocals, and memorable moments. Cameron Wright, a 22-year-old from Chicago, transformed the classic song "You're All I Need to Get By" Marvin Gaye and Tommy Terrell into a contemporary masterpiece that left the crowd as well as the coaches in a state of astonishment. Cameron converted the soulful song into a passionate contemporary ballad that displayed his vocal ability, stage presence, and artistic vision. Cameron was representing Team Michael Bublé in this endeavor. Choosing the song Cameron's choice to perform "You're All I Need to Get By" was not merely a tribute to his love of Motown. Rather, it was a very personal choice. Cameron revealed this information during the pre-rehearsal interview that he had with the media. "This song is about love and partnership, and it reminds me of how my family has always supported me," he said. "I would like to dedicate this performance to everyone who has ever supported me and believed in me for the purpose of bringing me to this platform." Michael Bublé expressed his elation after making the decision. "Cameron has a way of making every song his own," he stated during the conversation. "This timeless classic presents him with the opportunity to bring forth the ageless soul that is already present in his voice while also adding his own distinctive touch. It seems to me that this is going to be a moment." Rehearsals, bringing a timeless classic into the 21st century. In the course of rehearsals, Michael encouraged Cameron to investigate the emotional depths of the song while also looking for ways to modernize its arrangement for the song. Cameron experimented with a stripped-down introduction, beginning with just a piano accompaniment and then building up to a crescendo with the entire band. Michael offered the following piece of advice: "You don't want to lose the essence of the original. However, at the same time, you shouldn't be scared to get your hands dirty. Don't forget to add those finishing touches that will make it uniquely yours." Cameron capitalized on his various strengths, including his silky falsetto, his dynamic phrasing, and his capacity to establish a profound connection with the words. As the final rehearsal approached, Michael was filled to the brim with pride. According to him, "This is precisely what I had hoped for." Cameron is set to amaze everyone with his performance. The show in question. The stage was illuminated with a warm golden light that conjured up the warm, nostalgic warmth of Motown's days of glory. The appearance of Cameron was characterized by an air of self-assurance and sophistication. He was dressed in a sleek black suit with a subtle shine. The room was filled with the opening chords of the piano, and Cameron began singing softly. "Just like the soft dew that falls in the morning, I took one look at you." The audience was drawn in by the warmth of his voice, which managed to be both tender and intimate. He did this by employing tiny vocal runs, which added texture to the tune without drawing attention away from the lyrics. Cameron's performance became more passionate as the music in the room increased in volume. He had the audience entirely enthralled by the time he reached the chorus, which was during his performance. "You are the only thing I require to make it through." Cameron's voice was able to smoothly travel through the air, blending soulful roughness with high notes that were perfectly clear. The arrangement moved into a more contemporary groove, with a rhythmic bass line and light percussion, which gave the classic song a sense that was more contemporary and fresh. It was easy for him to roam about the platform, which allowed him to captivate the crowd and exude charisma. When it came to the performance, the bridge was the most emotionally intense moment. During his singing, Cameron's voice was raw and forceful, and he stripped the instrumentation back down to its essentials. "Should you ever require my assistance, I will be there in a hurry." There was a palpable sense of sincerity in his performance, and it was possible to observe several members of the audience wiping away tears. Cameron released his full vocal force for the final chorus, holding a magnificent note that won a standing ovation from the audience in the middle of the performance. He finished the song on a gentle and sincere note, leaving the room in stunned stillness until the ovation began to erupt. The responses of the athletes. The first person to speak was Michael Bublé, and his expression was one of immense pride. It was noted by him, "Cameron, you have just taken a timeless classic and made it feel like it was brand new. The way in which you connected with the song was truly a magical experience." your voice is as smooth as velvet. The way in which you honored the past, while yet being inventive, was a lesson that you learned from it." Reba McEntire indicated her approval with a nod. "When it comes to people, Cameron, you have this innate capacity to captivate them. Your performance was so honest and passionate, and those major moments were absolutely fantastic. There is no question that you are a shining light." Even Snoop Dogg, who is typically appreciative of a deep mood, was thrilled by the performance. A grin appeared on his face as he replied, "Man, Cameron, you have soul for days. At the same time that you brought us back to Motown, you brought it forward to the year 2024. That is not something that is simple to accomplish, but you make it appear as though it was effortless." Gwen Stefani, who is well known for her meticulous attention to artistic detail, continued by saying, "Cameron, your performance was flawless. You have maintained the integrity of the original while adding your own unique flavor to it. Every word that you sang was audible to me. It stood out as stunning." It is the choice. The indie pop singer Lila Hustings, who competed against Cameron in the knockouts, gave a powerful rendition of the song "Shake It Out" by Florence plus the Machine. Even though Lila's performance was impressive in terms of her intensity and vocal force, the coaches felt that her performance lacked the emotional depth that Cameron brought to the stage. After the moment had come for Michael to make his choice, he did not show any signs of hesitation. Michael remarked that both of you are remarkable and talented painters. Lila, you exude an energy that is so fearless that it is just contagious. However, Cameron is the performer who truly impressed me today and gave a performance that I will never forget. He is the artist who provided me with something truly remarkable. As soon as Cameron's name was announced, the crowd exploded into widespread applause. As he turned to face Michael, he gave him a happy fist bump and a sincere embrace. He then hugged Lila before turning his attention to Michael. Reactions from behind the scenes. After the victory, Cameron was still in a state of shock behind the scenes. He uttered those words with a voice that was shaking with emotion. "I can't believe it. This song holds a great deal of significance for me, and I am really thankful that Michael acknowledged my potential and provided me with this opportunity." The future of Cameron on the show was something that Michael was equally enthused about. He said that Cameron was the genuine article. He had the ability, the passion, and the determination to go all the way to the top. Fan reactions. Fans have referred to Cameron's performance as one of the best knockouts of the season, and social media has been flooded with appreciation for his extraordinary performance. According to a tweet from a supporter, Cameron has just raised the bar for everyone else. That performance was nothing short of a miracle. Someone else wrote, "We will engage in a riot if Cameron does not win this season. The sound of his voice is essential." The next steps. As Cameron advances to the live playoffs, the stakes are only going to increase in size and importance. On the other hand, he is well on his way to become one of the breakthrough stars of The Voice Season 26 thanks to his undeniable skill, his dedication, and the support of his coach, Michael Bublé. In Cameron's case, the voyage has only just started. It was then that he replied, "I am so excited for what's next. The realization of this dream is a dream come true, and I am prepared to give it everything I have." In addition, if his rendition of "You're All I Need to Get By" is any indicator, Cameron Wright is already well on his way to leaving an indelible impression, not only on the stage of The Voice, but also beyond it.